Thank you very much for joining me in this short little series on why you should use your personality type for personal growth. And in this video, I'm going to quickly recap the 6 reasons that I gave and how that can tie into this powerful personal growth package. What's up, legend? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology, helping you find your true character and level it up so you can play life better. So throughout my journey of personal growth, of figuring out who I am, and moving to Japan when I was 18 and just trying to piece together this whole reality and existence, and then moving into having a family and creating a business and all this other stuff, personality type has been this underlying thread throughout all of it. Even before I had the language for personality type, it was understanding who I am. And that's all personality type is. It's a model to help you understand better who you are and kind of simplify some of the patterns of human existence. And through knowing those, you can gain a lot of leverage in your life and your personal growth journey, and why you do the things that you do, and why some of the things that other people do or that you do kind of irk you and mess things up for you. Right? So in this series, the things that I talked about, number 1, knowing your weakness, knowing what your weakness is and embracing it. You know, if you know your weaknesses, if you know this is a thing that I struggle with, you can embrace that fact better. You can. It's not easy. I understand that. But if it were easy, you would have already done it, and you wouldn't be watching these videos, and you wouldn't be struggling, and life would be really boring, you know? But through understanding it and through knowing that, okay, this is a weakness that I have, what can I do with it? I can delegate it out to somebody else, or I can work on it myself, or I can brush it under the rug and just completely ignore it until it, bursts out like a chestburster alien coming out of a rug. Those are your options with it, right? So I choose the one of embracing it and saying, okay, this is something that I struggle with, something that I deal with. How can I use my strengths? How can I use my strengths today to deal with this issue a little bit better? And through that, you deal with your weaknesses, your gaps, your holes in your armor, and your dull blade, whatever it is. You're, proactively going in there and adjusting. That's how you improve. Also, you can use it for motivation, because you can feel empowered by who you are, and knowing that, like, this is a strength that I have that a lot of people don't have. I was talking to somebody, a possible client, the other day, and we were talking about how intuitives like to, check out patterns and use abstractions and metaphors, for life, and how that is something that we generally grasp onto as, like, this is important information if I can put it into a symbol or a metaphor to understand it. And he was like, wait, don't all people do that? In a way, yeah, right? Stories are important and symbols and stuff are important to humanity, but there are different levels for sure of who prizes those, who accepts those, who trusts that information as opposed to the actual tangible, practical experiences. So knowing that, you can use that to motivate yourself, because you're like, this is something that I'm attracted to. This is something I should focus on, and just feeling empowered by building on your strengths. And with that, building on your strengths, you have the idea of, each personality type has their core strength, and by embracing that and by saying, okay, this is what I need to do to feel in flow and energize myself, it changes your world. It's like Iron Man saying that, oh, I need to build this armor, right? This mock armor, and embrace the fact that, like, I need to step up my life and use the technology that I have, whatever that technology may be, use that technology that I have and my ideas, my ability to brainstorm and think fast and, innovate and shake things up. I need to put those together so that I can save the world. Right? It's that kind of realization by knowing your strengths and capitalizing on those. And the more you do that, the more your empathy improves for other people, for yourself, just having this ability to say, okay, you are a different superhero. You do things differently. You don't have this armor. You have a shield. You have a weapon. You have a bow and arrow. You have magic, whatever it is. Saying that, okay, this is my approach. That's your approach. That's cool. Let's work together. Let's form a team. Let's assemble and avenge some wrongdoings in the world. Using that mindset can just really help you understand where other people are struggling and how you can help them and how they can help you. And through that, self-acceptance becomes easier because you see your struggles as well as your strengths, right? They're more exaggerated. When you have the foil to your hero, you see okay, those are the things that I need to work on. Those are the things that, we're struggling with right now. How can we do this better? That foil is there to make the gold shine better and brighter, right? It's to exaggerate the strengths that you have. So taking that and accepting that and appreciating your strengths, it feels great, and it motivates you. It fuels your heart and your spirit for that journey ahead. And lastly, it helps with your self-management and time management by understanding this is how I work. This is the process that I go through, and if you think about how do you wake up in the morning? What do you do? What's your structure? What's the first things that you do? Are you just picking up your phone and texting somebody or seeing if anybody liked something that you made? Not me, no. Or are you actually being proactive with your dreams and your goals? And how can you add more of your innate personality type structure to that? It can just completely change how quickly you progress towards your goals, which is, the reason for personal growth. You have a goal. You have something in your life that you don't like, that you want to change. Something just doesn't feel right. Something's a little bit off, a little broken. It could be your relationships. It could be your environment, health, wealth, whatever it is. Something's just not right, and you need to set off into that journey. And through that, you understand yourself. You gain more knowledge of who you are as a person. You fail a bunch. You succeed a bunch. You learn from those failures. You make progress along the way. You meet people. You gain more of a team, right? The people that are meant for you and right for your life, and also the people that kind of tempt you to go the other way. And through that, you make progress, you go forward with your goals and your dreams, and you can share that with other people after you go full circle around, because you've gained those insights. And, we need more people that are able to understand who they are and have been through some growth, some struggles, and are willing to help other people by sharing their own perspectives and their journey. And I think personality type is one key way of shortening, synthesizing a lot of that, and just making it clearer so that you can say, okay, if you're this personality type, then this is something you're probably going to struggle with. This is something that you're going to, be really good at, or be at least interested in, and have the energy and desire to focus on. And the world needs that. The world needs you to do the things that you do to the best of your ability. Throughout this whole series, what was the most impactful takeaway that you have? And what are you going to do to implement that so that you can live a better life? Keep up the lifelong questing. Good luck, have fun. Peace.